it has a permanent consequence, and it may be hell.
Ooh, it says you're a bitch.
Imagine there's no pizza. I couldn't if I tried. Eating only tacos or Kentucky Fried. Imagine only burgers is frightening and sad.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to the return of Hyperfocus. The return, but also a new beginning. And that's because it's not just my show anymore. Somebody else got added to the logo. It's my sib from another nib. It is the one, the only Cooper. Cooper, how's it going, fellow host?
I know. It's hard to believe that we're back here yet again. Brand new, brand spanking new,
ready to go, ready to talk to all of you lovely people here. I'm gonna put the chat there at the bottom of the screen. But yeah, welcome to Hyperfocus. If you don't know what Hyperfocus is a conversation show where we have two ADHD hosts who talk about what they're hyper-focused on and talk to guests about what they're hyper-focused on. I know we're on a channel that is a Star Wars channel, but Bombadcast, we kind of talk about a lot of things. On this one, you can especially talk about even things that aren't even Bombad adjacent. We can talk about whatever the hell we want. It's like the nighttime ghost tours. You can drink what you want and you can say whatever the hell you want. And I'm here for it. I'm ready to go.
You can say bad words.
You can, yes. Like donkey dick and things like that. And but don't go too crazy, okay? So, and speaking of drinking and stuff, Coop, may I ask what you're having tonight?
I'm having a jar of piss. No, it's ginger turmeric tea. Because I got a bad tummy.
I love that.
I'm 30 years old now, Jerry.
Oh, geez. Listen to the old grizzled war vet here. I'm a listen. Yeah, I'm practically dead. If you're practically dead, then I mean, I have got to be like the Nazis at the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark or something.
Yes.
You know,
my decrepit
not a Nazi. Yeah,
that one.
Hey, I'm running for Congress.
And by God, you're gonna make it.
Oh, goody. Oh, I can't wait to collapse in the Oval Office.
Please tell me about your policies, undead Nazi.
Oh, well, I'm for universal health care, which means they're probably going to assassinate me. Oh, no. Oh, I slipped in the Lincoln bathroom and I see Jesus coming through the ceiling. Oh, time to go now.
Not again. He will proceed to serve 7 more years.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna die. You can't kill evil. We found this. Evil has to have at least 6 hearts before it finally dies, as we saw this week with Dick Cheney. But
Damn straight.
it is what it is. Yeah, damn straight. Anyway, I'll drink to that. Cheers, everybody. Welcome to Say There. Oh no, listen, Chris, we can't say slurs, okay? So
maybe you can't.
I can't say any of the slurs. I am like I am the demographic that cannot say shit, except for shit, fuck, damn, hell, and a few other choice ones. That's about
maybe
it.
we need to make up some new slurs. Is that
Like
going to be the
slurs
hyperfocus for this evening?
that cishet white men can say?
Yes.
Can we? How many? Look, okay, so what are you suggesting? Because, like, honestly, can we? I can say cracker. I guess
you can say cracker.
That's me. I can say cracker. Hetero. Is that a? That's not a slur.
It depends on the tonation, I think.
True. That is very true.
Goddamn heteros. They are upsetteros.
Upsetteros. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's gonna sound off in the comments. What do you think like a slur for a cishet white man should be? Hyperfocus to return. Maybe we should invent some new slurs. I might add that to we'll add that to the thing. It'll be fine. We'll be good. What is, hold on. Spinnakers?
Spinnakers. It's a video game company.
Oh, Spinnakers. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay. Yeah. Cunty? Oh, what's up, Nick? You know what? I already like cunt's a fun word, okay? And I love some of our friends who are Australian and British and things like that, we're very well trained via the internet. And I like the way though that they use the C word, cunt. And that's how they talk to their friends. Like Matt has called me like on a video call like cunt before in like the most loving way, and I felt so loved when he said to me. And that's crazy, but also, I love that. Maybe I should move to Australia. That's what we should do. We should move to Australia where they call you a cunt and it's fine. You're it's just because you're their friend.
Oh yeah.
Like, here, have a beer, cunt. Things like that.
My beloved cunts. Yeah.
Cheers to all the cunts out there.
Yeah, that's the name for the Hyperfocus audience, the cunts.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, listen, if you guys out there want to join and be one of our Hyperfolk cunts, go for it. We love to have you here. Speaking of which, if you do feel so inclined to send I almost called it a hyper chat again. My brain is mush right now. Okay, so if you feel so inclined, you don't have to. We're not begging for money, but what we will say, we are going to evangelize for the Church of Mothman. So if you send us a SCS for the Church of Mothman, all super chats are now considered on this stream and all the Hyperfocus streams in perpetuity to be tithing to the Church of Mothman. And so just let us know if you want to do that. Again, if you feel so inclined, you don't have to, but if you feel so inclined, we could use your money. We will the tithing that is sent to us will be used to give poor little Mothmen shoes that live in Guatemala, the Guatemalan Mothmen who don't have shoes. We'll send them a pair of shoes and you get a pair of shoes. It's like Tom's, but the shoes have holes in them because they're moths, right?
And butt cheeks.
And there
you go. If you send us $5 cash in an envelope, you write it on like a 5x7 note card, what it's for. We will put that cash in between Mothman's butt cheeks, and he will fly back into Point Pleasant.
Yes, there you go. Yeah, nothing more beautiful than that. And now that we're done begging for money and we've lost a few people, I'm joking. I'm joking. We're fine. You'll come back. You'll be back. You aren't going very far. But since they're gone, Coop, maybe we should let's. I mean, most of you guys out there, I think, know Coop and I and everything, but maybe we should give a little bit of our origin story. So why don't you go ahead and oh my goodness, the first
Jesus
tithe
Christ.
to the Church of Mothman.
Praise be.
Oh yes, praise be to Mothman. Eli Ochifan, thank you. I don't do super chats often, so here's a testament to you both that I'm doing it for the return of Hyperfocus. Praise Mothman and go birds or whatever. Praise Mothman.
Praise
you.
Mothman.
Praise him. Thank you.
Contribute, sir.
Contribute. Yes. Oh, no. Listen, they're going to fly directly into the screen if we're not careful. But Coop, anyway, so just to kind of give the people out there who, maybe new to Hyperfocus and things like that, and new to us as people, why don't we kind of tell them our origin story, like how we forged ourselves into this, I don't know, amalgamation of neurodiverse awesomeness that we are.
Yeah. How we became the twins with an odd year-long spanning age gap. Many years.
A few years, yeah. So some might say 8.
If you believe in those math magicians, they will say 8.
We don't believe in math here. We don't believe in anything. This is a Church of Mothman. Let's keep going.
Church of Mothman requires no math. But yeah, from my memory, which is full of cheese, or full of holes like Swiss cheese. My brain
but also
is
full of cheese.
That too. Cheese and Mothman is in there too. He controls my thoughts. I'm like a puppet, you know. You know how it is.
Nice, like Ratatouille.
Exactly. That's why I grew the hair back.
Exactly. Right.
I believe it was the year 2020 when I stumbled upon
our Lord.
Ye Olde Bombadcast.
God bless your heart.
I know. It was a hell of a year. And I was like, these guys, they got something. I love whatever is wrong with them.
Yeah. It was a little bit of dysentery at the time, but we made it through. It's fine.
Yeah. The cholera came later. Mostly the dysentery.
Yeah. We're good. We've gotten all of the organ trail diseases. It's been great. Anyway, please continue.
And a few ostriches and camels.
Just scattered along the way.
Organ oxen.
Yes.
Anyway,
I've derailed you. Yeah. Please keep going.
I think like the day after I followed you on Twitter, and then somewhere down the line, we started becoming friends because we had both watched the delightful, just pinnacle of animation known as Gravity Falls.
Yes.
And I think that's kind of where the friendship started, really.
That's where we found out that we were like brothers from another mother. That's where we found out that we were like our souls, much like I'm not a Nazi anymore. I'm a progressive politician. And much like I also was a Bible Belt preacher. And much like the soul of David was knit to the soul of Jonathan, so our souls are knit together. Oh, here is Jesus again. Okay. Sorry.
No, but I like that one. I like Dying Priest.
Very nice. Yes, Dying Priest. It's a fun character. In fact, Sile, I don't know how to say this. Jesus loves you. Yes, thank you very much. Well wishes. Yeah.
Have a good one.
Yeah, love you, buddy. Have a good one. But anyway, yeah. So that really was, though. I mean, we were talking, hanging out. I remember like seeing your posts on Twitter and being like, this person gets me. Like this is my exact brand of humor and my exact, like, just like, it's kind of like nonsense and creepiness, but in a really like fun package. You know what I mean?
I'm in your
in that
walls. But
exactly. Yes. But you come out and we have popcorn every now and then. That's
Exactly.
yeah, exactly. It's like it's a horror comedy heavy on the comedy.
very
you
much
know?
so. I'm teaching the rats in here how to tap dance. You know it is.
It's great. It's a regular Tim Burton special out here. It's great.
Yeah.
I love
Frank
it.
and Weenie.
Yeah. We're just naming things now. But anyway, yeah. And I mean, the rest is history. We have been on many shows together. You've been on Bombadcast a lot, and it's been a fun ride. And
Indeed.
I've been racking my brain for as long as Hyperfocus has been gone, guys. I always wanted to bring it back. I just never either had the motivation or knew exactly the right way to do it. And I came up to this year, and again, it still took a while and everything, because that's just how you listen. Life's really lifing for a lot of us right now. I know everybody
howdy
feels
is
that.
it?
Oh, yes. And if you send all your life savings to the Church of Mothman, it will get better.
We're going to rebuild that bridge.
We are. Oh, we're going to rebuild the Silver Bridge. And it won't fall at Christmas.
Absolutely not.
Probably,
not this time.
Yeah. No, Easter. More like Easter, probably.
Maybe an Arbor Day.
I don't know. We'll make it a bank holiday, okay? It'll there won't be that many people. They'll be barbecuing for the most part. But anyway, I racked my brain. I thought, and I've been thinking this for a long time. I don't know how I pitched it to you this year. I don't know if I pitched it to you before. I've always had you in mind to help me bring this back because of our back and forth that we have, because of like the kind of like David and Jonathan like relationship that we have. And if you don't know what I'm talking about with David and Jonathan, read your Bible, kids. Okay?
Read your dang Bible, or else a she-bear is going to come down from the hills and get you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't call anybody bald, kids. Bad move. That's all I got to say about that. Whoa, hold on. Mothman. Oh, wow. Mothman could beat up Jesus. He's got a 12-pack. They were roommates. 12-pack. Jeez. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Real quick. Woodsy, speaking of Gravity Falls, did anybody else see the resemble between Curtis? The resemblance between Curtis Lewa and Uncle Stan? Grunkle Stan. Oh my God, he was Grunkle Stan, wasn't he?
He was a little. I mean, the grifting, absolutely.
With the grifting and everything, I mean, the beret too. Like, it's just like something. I don't know. I found this on top of the dirty clothes or something. I feel like is what he would have done.
Waddles ate my fez.
Exactly. Oh man. But yeah. No, we love all this spooky stuff. I'm glad that anyway. All that to say, I'm glad that we're finally getting down to this. We're sitting down. We're actually recording an episode, and we got a lot of you guys like hanging out here with us, which is fantastic. And if you're hanging out with us right now, stick around towards the end of the show. We will do a live chat call-in, okay? And so I'm gonna put the link in the chat, and listen, we're gonna do our best. We're gonna keep it nice and orderly, kids. You're gonna get in line, and we're going to we'll talk to you one by one, okay? All right, we got to give everybody equal time. Because we're very popular and we're also very busy at the same time. And so don't waste our time. Okay. That's all we got to say. So anyway, Cooper, I guess we got to like actually ask the question and stuff, because that's part of Hyperfocus and stuff like that.
Indeed.
And okay, here we go. Well, why don't you be the first to ask it? Okay, we'll let you be the first to ask in this episode because I've asked it plenty of times. Okay,
so. Indeed. Here we go. Get ready.
Okay.
Hey Jerry, what have you been hyper focused on lately?
You know what I've been hyper focused on, Cooper?
Mm-hmm.
Is the fact that on Jimmy Kimmel like 2 nights ago, Guillermo del Toro said that he heard a ghost murder happen in the middle of a room of a haunted hotel he was in while watching The Wire, which is the greatest sentence ever uttered by mankind. And I sent this to you the other day. And
Yes, you did.
And how is I want that man's life, you know?
I feel like you have to be a very special person to be watching The Wire in a haunted hotel. For just starters, staying in a haunted hotel, incredible.
Bold choice.
Do we know which hotel it was?
He did so I watched the interview actually right before I came on here just to make sure I had it like fresh in my mind. And he says that when he goes to hotels, he asks for the most haunted room. He's actually trying to buy right now a haunted house in like England or something, and he's asking them if it's haunted and stuff because he wants to have like these experiences, which I love. I love the Addams Family ass life that this man lives. He is so fun. I want to be best friends with this man. I want to go stay at his haunted residences and hear things like that. I want to have these experiences too because I think it will be fun. But yeah, no, he said he was talking about, you know, like how he's had these experiences and stuff. And, you know, he says that one that he had was, this is while they were scouting locations. I think he said The Hobbit. And he said they were staying in a hotel that was closed for the season. So they just had the run of the place. And he was in like, I think the West Wing and everyone else was in the East Wing, and said he was watching The Wire and that, you know, not the right mood or anything. No candles lit, no nothing. See, kids, you could be sitting just watching The Mandalorian, and all of a sudden, in the middle of the room, he hears a murder. He says, complete with the screamings, the stabbings, and everything. Just hears the sounds emanate from the middle of the room, not from the TV. And then he just stayed up staring at his computer the rest of the night, not even looking out on his balcony for fear that he'd see something. But yeah, no. Oh, I know. Listen, I got his Frankenstein ready to roll tomorrow for sure. Oh, what's up, Brian? Good to see you, buddy. But yeah, no, haunted hotels. I love the thought of going to one of these places, right, and staying the night, and something, I don't know, I want to have that experience. I know what it would be terrifying in the moment because your senses aren't, you know, catching up to what's happening. But are you the kind of person are you a Del Toro where and again, he was scared. He said the way he talked, he was scared out of his wits, but he wants to, like, what he was saying is he heard something. He wants to see something now. So what do you feel on that? Are you like, give me the experience, or are you a little trepidatious? I'm lean more on that side, but you know, like, how do you fare with that?
I don't know, man. Like, I feel like I'm always open to an experience, if that makes sense.
Right.
Like,
right.
I love hearing ghost stories from people. I love listening to encounters and stuff like that. Like, celebrity ghost stories was my jam back in the day.
Oh yeah.
That was my jam for sure. But like, I've never seen anything, but I've certainly felt and heard things. So I think I just gotta thread the needle, you know? I just want to complete the circle. But I don't know.
That's fair.
How about you?
I'm in a time in my life where I feel I want to have more experiences like that, I'm more open to it than I was when I was, most of you watching, you know, I used to be, you know, more religious and stuff. Well, we both used to be more religious and things. And so back then I was a little more scared of having experiences because my belief system, it was just, like, well, anything outside of any of this is, oh no, it's from hell. And I just saw the Book of Mormon actually yesterday too, by the way, and there's a song in there that like is very kind of like really speaks to this whole like being scared of nonsense, and it's crazy to me how now I'm a little more like, it would be kind of, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm searching more now. I'm not as scared of it being I don't know, like, I guess it's not as scary to me. You know what I mean? Like, especially if it's like, say, like a ghost, so to speak, it's a person, right? Or the energy of a person left over. People can be really bad, so it can be bad. But like, indeed. I'm not scared. Like, I don't even like, I'm fine. And I find myself, even as a parent now, not being like afraid of, like, people like are terrified of children ghosts. Ghost kids don't scare me.
No,
for the most part.
What are they going to do?
Because
bite your ankle?
It's just it's a little kid, like, listen, it's whatever. And whatever you believe about ghosts or whatever, stuff, I'm not saying either way. I don't know. I'm open to the experience, but I don't know. Maybe we create it with our minds. Maybe our minds are so powerful they create these ghosts and stuff like that. And so,
indeed.
But yeah. So I lean towards that. But I'll admit, on my own, I'm a little more chicken. With a group, I'm like, I need a set of Ghostbusters with me. Like, not ghosts, but just like I need my crew of paranormal investigators and stuff like that.
We need to take Scotty ghost hunting. Is what we need to do.
I would love to do that. I honestly, and listen, what we need to do is we need to go visit him in Louisiana, one of the most haunted places in all of the United States. And we need to like take him to like what's the mansion in New Orleans? Madame oh man, she's a madame.
Marie Laveau's house.
Yeah, that's the one. Which I know there's a lot of like a lot of embellishments with those stories and things like that, but there's still, it's like there's a lot of people that experience weird things going on there. So
indeed.
Yes. Chris, let the musical talk commence. Yeah, sorry. If we're spooking anybody out here. Jerry's spiritual swinger era. This is fantastic.
Yes.
I want to get some of these right here. Generally speaking, a haunted hotel room is the best place to watch The Wire. We've got Woodsy's Woodsy's my favorite in all chats that they're in. A ghost threw something at my head once. This is incredible. Woodsy, tell us more, please. And then John, lovely John. What hotel isn't haunted is actually great. Well, what hotel? What hospital isn't haunted?
That too.
Very much so. I can't stand most of the living. I don't want to deal with the dead. That's fair. To be fair. But yeah, no. You guys are great in this chat here. Well, I think that taking Scotty on a ghost hunt would be great. And I know we almost did this year. We just didn't have the funds or we didn't get around to it in time. We wanted to for Halloween, and maybe we'll do this. I don't know if I should even say this, but we were going to get a spirit box and we were going to ask a ghost Star Wars questions. And that might still happen. But you got to wait around, kids, because now we're on The Force Awakens. So, it is what it is.
Listen, man, I think ghosts should have a lot of opinions about Star Wars. I think. But, you might get those certain ghosts that have a lot to say about, the sequels.
Yeah. Oh, I hate talking to a ghost who is just like, ruin Johnson, ruined Star Wars with The Last Jedi.
Fire Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah. No more whamming in my Star Wars. They're awful.
Why can't they all be white?
This is from my script. Ooh. That's a deep cut. I don't know if a lot of you know that or not, but anyway, yeah, we'll reel it in. We'll reel it in here. Listen, the creepypastas are gonna keep going, but listen, we kind of do a spooky month, and so that might be one of our spooky episodes next year. We'll see. But don't worry, the creepypasta's not going nowhere. Anyway, so Cooper, I think what we should do now is talk about I think some of the paranormal experiences that you and I have had in our lives. And if you guys have had, like, again, like Woodsy, like, give me more details on a ghost throwing something at your head. Because I'm very intrigued. But all you guys in the chat, if you've had a paranormal experience, anything like that, let us know what they are, and not every episode's going to be this spooky, by the way, but maybe it might be, they might be. So, yeah, just buckle up, kids.
Buckle up, buckle in. Let us begin.
Right.
That was terrible.
Hold on,
I'm
real quick. No, I love that. It's staying. Chris Swift. There's a lot of sequel hater ghosts because I killed them. Ooh, lucky.
Get to their asses. Seize them, one might say.
Yes, exactly.
I feel like I've told a couple stories before, like, about my paranormal experience, but you know what? We're gonna tell them ad nauseum because this is our show, and we can do whatever we want.
Right, exactly.
Let's see. Let me try and go back to the beginning of kind of my spooky era. When I was a baby, my mom used to say that I saw angels because I would just stare around a lot as a child.
Okay.
I would stare over people's shoulders a lot. So maybe I just didn't have very good eyesight. That's a factor. But, my mom was very insistent, as mothers are. I think the only big encounter I've had is when I was I want to say 7 or 8. I might have been a little older. I think we were living in Greensboro at the time. But we had a huge forest behind our house because, it was the early 2000s. Underdeveloped land was everywhere.
Right.
Like these days.
Yeah.
Back in my day, kids used to go outside.
Right.
This was also...
That was me. I'm not just a priest and a politician. I'm also a land grabber. Woo.
Let's get 70 identical houses up in this bitch.
Yes, but only for rich, affluent white families.
Exactly.
I am a conundrum, aren't I?
That was also the forest where we found the bag of porn. I don't remember if I told that to you specifically.
I don't know if wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Again,
it was.
I would like that returned whenever possible, please. Okay.
I'll get it back to you someday, Grandpa. It's okay. It's still pretty sticky.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was just a big
I have pictures
black
of
garbage
Marilyn
bag.
Monroe in there. Please continue. I'm sorry.
So we would cut through the forest a lot because,
right.
4 kids. Mom would lock us out of the house sometimes. It was a whole thing. I want to say it was to set the scene. It was mid-June, let's say.
Okay.
Probably. Okay. I don't know. I'm guessing. But I remember specifically one day I was walking back to the house through the forest from, I don't know, one of the many barren lots that we used to play in and ride our bikes.
Right.
And as I'm walking, I start getting chills for some reason. It's the stereotypical hair standing up on the back of your neck. Something is happening.
Right.
And I'm probably about halfway home at this point. So I just keep walking. And at some point, I realize I hear somebody walking behind me. And like, it's just subtle enough that I can barely hear it. But
Right.
being the very smart child I was, I turned around, nobody there. And so
Nice.
I turned back around and I keep walking. And I keep hearing behind me the footsteps. And then it was crazy. Like, I got this overwhelming sense of dread just wash over
Oh.
me like a cold sweat. And so I started running back to the house as fast as I could, not looking over my shoulder. I didn't hear anybody behind me at that point, but also I was fucking booking it. And I made it back to the house.
As you should.
Yeah, and I never went out there alone again.
You learned the lesson not many people do, right? Like, you know, most of the people are like, I'm gonna go out here again by myself. I'm gonna bring a little steak sauce too, you know. Just a little dab here, a little dab there.
Mrs. Dash for exfoliation.
Do you think that it was the ghost of the person who left the porn out
It
there?
very well could have been.
Like, is this like that? Like, you know, the ghost story where the person like cuts the toe off in their garden and makes a stew out of it and eats it. Then later that night you hear like, "Who's got my toe? Who's got my toe?" Until it gets closer, it's right over your bed. Except it's "Who's got my porn?"
Who's got my Hustler magazines?
Who took my penthouse phorum?
I like it for the articles.
I just think they're interesting. Oh, I didn't know
Stephen
there were
King was
pullouts
published in Penthouse. That's
exactly. True. Right. Well, you know, God, that is incredible because so the feeling of dread is something you always hear like associated with these kind of things. And I think people take that as, oh, you're just scared. You're just really scared, right? That's all it is. But I don't know if I'm hitting this correctly or not, because it's different than that. It's a feeling like you've never felt. It's like a primal feeling.
Oh yeah, it's like somebody flicked a switch in your brain that just immediately you need to run, get the fuck out of here. There is something chasing you.
Right.
Which I don't know if you've ever been chased through the woods. It's not a pleasant experience. So like, which many times. I have older brothers, so.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I was like, Jesus Christ, Coop. That makes more sense. A little more, but I mean, this time again, not a brother, as far as you know.
No.
And so, well, I say all that about the feeling of dread and everything because so the only time I've not really had any ghost experiences. I've had more UAP experiences. But the one thing that I have had that is not really qualified there, and again, this is gonna sound like a dumb, you just sounds like you were scared. Okay, I was I think either in high school or just I think I was in college, and my dad wanted me to come over with him we were like, I forget what we were doing. We had to stop by his cousin's place that he was moving out of to do something, pick up something or meet. So I don't remember the details of the visit, but I remember we went to this, like, again, in the middle of the city we lived in. We lived in Arkansas, but it was a fairly decent sized city, 25,000 people, you know, not a small little burg, you know, but still, like, we were on, this house is on like a busy highway that like ran between our city and the bigger city, like 30 miles south of us. Okay. And middle of the day, you know, this is not a horror movie scene at all. and stuff. It's like middle of the day. I'm with my dad. His cousin's there. We're talking to him. Broad daylight, right by a busy highway. In the middle of the city. There's nothing can go wrong here. Okay. And so this was like an old kind of 1970s style house. I feel like if I'm remembering correctly, there was like a conversation pit style, like you took 2 steps down and you're in the living room, right? Which is fantastic. Yeah, like I want a 1970s style house like with like conversation pits and stuff like that. I think that's kind of fun, and that way when I'm 80 years old, I can just like trip and fall into it and do the world a favor, I'm joking. Okay. But okay. The basement door of this place, and there's not very many basements in Paragould, Arkansas, right? It's just not a ton of like basements down there. But this house had a basement, and I stepped just kind of like into the doorway. I forget if I actually stepped on like the landing or the top step or whatever, but I just was like looking down there because I'm like, well, I'm gonna waste time until it's time to leave. And I remember it wasn't like anything special. It was not a finished basement. It was like a cinder block basement. It was just a bunch of like old junk down in it. Okay. Nothing special. You've seen a million basements. This is one. It's the exact same basement you're picturing. Right. I look down into this thing and I have such a feeling of just dread. The only way I could describe it is a feeling of dread pour over me out of nowhere in broad daylight. I wasn't, primed for anything like that. I wasn't scared of the basement was lit. It wasn't dark, right? There was like a window, like a little window shining down into it and everything. So, and it was small. It wasn't a huge one. I could see the whole thing from the top of this step. And for some reason, my brain was like, don't go down there. Do not, whatever you do, stay up here. Don't go down there. And I tried to explain it to my dad after we left because it was such a pronounced feeling. I was like, I don't know why. And he was like, oh, it's just a basement. I'm like, I know it's just a basement. That's not the point. The point is, I had some sort of weird, feeling come over me, like something again that you can't really help. And so I don't know. And if you haven't felt anything quite like that, it's hard to explain because it just does sound like you're just saying like, oh, I just got a shot of adrenaline and, I had to like get the fuck out of there. And maybe it's a little bit of adrenaline as well.
Oh yeah.
But like, just like, I don't know, this was like, it didn't tell me to run, but I just was like, I was just like frozen for a second in this terror or whatever. And, then backed away and I was good, but I was just like, what the hell was that? And so, just real like crazy stuff, that has happened, throughout the lifetimes of all these people. Yes, me and you. Yeah. But yeah, no, but yeah, so but sound off in the chat here. You guys have anything here? Hold on. We see here. Okay, so I was at my high school. This is, I think, the follow-up to the getting hit in the head by a ghost, which was across from an old factory. And I would cut through the factory to walk home, and a big piece of metal went by my head incredibly fast, and it cut my ear. Oh, so it like flew like this way? Like not like fell down. I wonder, Woodsy, is it possible that something fell on something and propelled it to you? Hey, I don't want to discount your thing. I'm just like trying to think like what it could be.
I mean, it could have been the ghost of Kung Lao. That is also a factor.
That's true. That is very true. You gotta like watch out for the ghost of Kung Lao. He's always looking to throw metal shit at little kids' ears,
Yeah.
Teenagers' ears, I guess. It sounds like you were a teenager. So okay. My grandfather haunted his recliner after he died. Interesting. So okay. Savaggio Press #1 penis enjoyer. Tell me, how did he manifest? Did it recline on its own? Or did you see like his, like a shadowy or a figure of, sitting in the chair? Like how so? How so? Hold on.
It's
Nope, it
completely
was
vertical.
completely vertical. Interesting.
Damn.
Woodsy.
That is cool.
That's really cool. That's rad. I'm glad you didn't actually get hit. I'm sorry that your ear got cut. Much like our commander in chief. Sorry. Anyway, I really derailed that. Yeah, glad you're okay. Glad you're okay. It was damn ghosts, man.
I think the main thing here is don't take shortcuts.
Through abandoned factories, nonetheless. That's where the clown will get you, That's exactly that's the place the horror movie villain gets you.
Oh, my actual real brother in the chat.
Oh, hold on. Right here?
Yep.
What's up? What's up, bro?
Justin, do you remember the creepy woods behind our house in Greensboro?
Yes, please sound off with any stories you have as well of that. So.
I think the word fuck was written on a tree in one of behind the
That'll
house.
do it. That will do it. Oh, okay. Here we go. Savaja Press #1 penis enjoyer says, every time you sat in it, and it is sat, a shadow person would sometimes appear. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, I don't know, that. What a crazy chair, right? To have a ghost attached to it,
Would it be a lazy boo instead of a lazy boy?
Oh, look at you. I love that.
We need to market that.
We'll get right on that. We'll put
Quick,
our people
Eli,
on.
contact the lawyer.
Yeah, come on, Eli. Let's get on it, man. Okay, all right. Just as saying, I do. There were a lot of cursed places. Okay, I was probably talking about the tree that had "fuck" written on it.
In fact, suppose. I think I was tied to that tree at one point.
Oh, really? Oh, Jesus. Okay.
So.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I love that.
Recliners are historically the most comfortable place to sit. I think.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Well, and dads and grandpas love a recliner, I'm kind of breaking the mold in my family. I'm breaking the generational trauma of the dad falling asleep in his recliner. I have a spot on the couch that's mine, where I can put my feet up if I so, want to on the ottoman, but I don't have the recliner that you go in, the dad comes in or grandpa and collapses at the end of the day and falls asleep watching Wheel of Fortune, so it was oddly specific. It's because that was my dad. We see. Oh, hold on. Here we go.
Yep.
There we go. Let's pull up this comment right here. There was a place Josh and I were taken by some friends back in Wilmington. There was a church that was abandoned, and we skateboarded to this spot where it went to the woods and found some dolls. Made of twigs and stuff. Oh, you found the Blair Witch.
Yep.
Okay.
North Carolina's fucking haunted, man. And not just by plantations and racism.
Right. Haunted by a lot. Yeah. The pain of the past for sure. But also a lot of ghosts, a lot of spooky ghosts. Abandoned churches are creepy as hell. There was this one. Oh, hold on. Then the brother of our mutual friend disappeared and we could hear scream. Holy.
Oh yeah, that did happen.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Oh no, you're good. Keep going.
Oh yeah. I feel like my family has had a fair few paranormal experiences. I remember there was a story that my mom used to tell all the time about how when she was a kid, there was supposedly a ghost that lived in one of their houses named the Lady.
Oh,
yeah,
Lady.
And after a birthday party, there was a balloon left over, and it would float from room to room. And she would say, "Oh, the lady's here." Right. Like you do. No backdrafts or anything like that. Nope, ghost.
Normal, normal balloon behavior, right?
Yeah,
that's always fun. I love a good I love a good balloon coming into the room and then saying hello and leaving like the grandpa from The Simpsons. It's great. Hold on. Okay, let's get let's get a little bit of this conclusion here. Okay, so he came back eventually and didn't talk after that. Looking back now, he has committed several crimes and is currently incarcerated.
Was that Tevi's brother, or was that somebody else? I don't remember.
Certainly unrelated, right?
Of course.
Right. Yeah, no, we don't listen, you can't accuse a ghost of a crime at all.
No.
So except for apparently ghost murder if you're Guillermo del Toro. But
apparently.
That's it.
I mean, if you subscribe to the belief system of ghosts are just leftover energy, which I am kind of partial to, personally.
I like that one.
I feel like, a murder, you're going to get a ghost murder every so often.
Well, and if you're talking, and again, and me and you, again, we love researching these kind of esoteric topics and things like that. So we, a little bit, we're this close to having our own ghost hunter show, guys. I'm telling you, I swear to God.
Indeed.
Yeah. I was gonna say ADHD ghost hunters. We barely even make it to the actual haunted house.
Exactly.
We get there, but we're just like, trying to get the ghost to listen to the same song 15 times with us. It happens.
Ghost, what do you think of this anime opening?
Yes. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna play Iris Out 15 more times. Here we go. Yeah. I love this. Holy shit. That's gonna be that is gonna be our ghost show. It's like definitely like we listen to anime openings with ghosts and get their thoughts. Oh,
Ghosts,
man.
this is the band Creepy Nuts. They are the new Lark on CL. Pay attention.
Yeah. What were we even talking about? Ghosts. Okay, so when you talk about hauntings being like energy, right? Like the leftover energy and everything like that. So there's two different types of hauntings. There's intelligent and residual. And residual, I think it sounds like more what that would fall into, where there was like a traumatic event or something that happened a lot in a certain place, usually. And every now and then it'll manifest in like a sound or like typically I feel like residuals, I mean, I think it can be a ghostly apparition, right? Sometimes just like if it's a ghost that like just kind of walks out of a door and walks into a wall or something, or does the same, like a lady appears at the top of the stairs and walks down the stairs. That's like a residual where it's like, it's almost like it's not an intelligent thing, like thinking for its own and trying to spook you. It is just like leftover energy that walks that like just like something traumatic, or like for some reason this energy imprinted on this spot, and so this happens every so often. One example I heard of is there was someone who said that they had, I forget where I heard this, it was on a podcast or something, and they were saying, that you can believe everything on a podcast these days.
Absolutely.
And so absolutely, and
we're in one right now.
Yeah, exactly. But a lady was talking about how she would hear her kitchen door slam, like the kitchen door went into the garage or whatever, and you would hear that door slam without the door actually opening and slamming, which is interesting. That I don't know, just like that kind of stuff is like, again, it's creepy, right? A little bit, but at the same time, like it also intrigues me because that to me that just feels like something that's maybe a science we just don't understand yet.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's, to me, what I think is intriguing about all of this, right? Is that I just think it's just stuff that we don't understand. Because I think that it's, and I think you might be on the same page as me. I think that a lot of people are. I think that it's, hubris to think that we understand everything about our universe and everything like that. We have to keep our minds open. Otherwise everyone's going to still believe the earth's flat and stuff like that, like, oh shit, I think they actually kind of do now, don't they?
They do. They do.
Oh God, we're cooked, chat. We're chopped unks.
But it's okay. The Lemurians will get us out of this one.
They will. Someday they will. And I love it. Oh, hold on, here we go. Let's read some of these chats right here. hold on. Let me see here. ADHD Ghost Hunters. Where we just buy and collect the equipment, then move on to something else after the first time we use it. Oh God, what do ghosts think of the Ghost Stories dub?
Ooh.
We have to. These are the hard hitting questions right here. Okay. Hold on. We got Justin's really bringing a lot to the chat tonight. I really appreciate you. For me, it's like people speaking when I'm doing something. There's no one else in the house, and I hear clear audio, then nothing. Yeah, that kind of stuff is it's very intriguing. I love this kind of stuff. How many ghost sightings are just hiccups in time and or multiverse collisions? You don't know. We don't know. It could be like space-time bending or something. Like we have no clue. But no, this is a fantastic. I love talking about this with you, but I think that if you are ready, I think that it might be time that we open up the lines, so to speak, much like classic Coast to Coast AM, except with 50% less 9/11 conspiracy theories.
I'd say let's do a conservative 75%, because I'm sure you can come up with something. The ghosts did 9/11. How about that?
Right.
Speak on
that. I don't know if jet fuel can melt steel beams, but can the residual energy of a person melt steel beams? That's yet to be discovered, I think. And so, listen, I'm going to. Oh, let's not invoke Robert. Oh, why would you do that? Here, I'm going to post the link in the chat. We're gonna have you guys come in here again. We're gonna do this nice and orderly, kids. Line up nice and orderly, and we'll get to each and every one of you. There we go. Guys, if you see this, please come in and join us. Feel free. Don't be nervous. We don't bite hard.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you are very welcome. Call all who are ready. Come to the feast. And you know what? To make up for me doing that, it's live chat calling. All right. Okay. Oh, there. Any minute now, we're gonna be flooding in here. Okay. Here we go.
Hop up in.
Our
arms are open wide.
So when Jerry and Coop see ghosts, they get to talk about it on a podcast. Well, I had to go to the. Chris, just come in here. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Here we go. Guys, we have our first official guest for Hyperfocus's return, and it is the one, the only Pose Bottom. Welcome.
Good God.
What's up? Oh, sorry.
Princess.
Chris.
How do you gotta change it?
No, you're not going to change it because it's true.
Here we go.
You've got it. Listen, I have to be careful with these because if you that's much better.
Oh,
yeah.
And I do. No, so there's been many times where, like, if you're going from like social hangouts on StreamYard to, a professional podcast or something like that, you got to be careful that you don't have, all that. I've had to change that many times as well. So we're all good. But Chris, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. What can I do for you this evening, Jerry? What can I do to entertain you?
I want to know you. So listen, let me be your therapist here. Tell
I
us
hope you don't charge much as my therapist, because I don't have the kind of money lying around.
Listen. Hey, the Church of Mothman takes all, and we only take about half of your life savings, so you're good.
Oh, so you can take $30 then.
Yeah,
that bridge needs to be built, Chris.
Damn, Chris. But no, Chris. So do you have like what are you hyper focused on tonight? Do you have a paranormal experience you'd like to share, or what do you want to talk about with us?
I've never had a paranormal experience, but so I will bring a hyperfocus to the discussion.
Okay.
I want to talk about the homoerotic baseball number from High School Musical 2. No, I'm kidding. That's not what I want to
Cinema.
talk about.
No.
I'm absolutely kidding. That's not. Can you imagine if I
Not familiar, unfortunately.
diatribe on that though?
Yeah.
He's saying
I would
don't
like to hear
dance while dancing.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
He's singing about how he does not dance while dancing.
Yes.
Makes
Cinema.
sense to me, honestly. Yeah.
Yes. Have you not seen High School Musical, Jerry?
I still haven't.
Jerry.
God.
Still haven't. I know.
Jerry.
I know. I have to remedy it.
We have to table
No.
this discussion until you've seen it.
We do.
Because it's like it'd be like you talking to me about quantum physics.
I
Like,
promise I'll go.
and
I'll stick
I
my
don't
fingers in my.
understand it.
I can stick my fingers in my ears and go la 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 la.
No,
if you'd like me
you
to.
have- no, we will.
I
will
don't
watch
want
it, and I will come back, and we will do.
Okay.
We will discuss.
We will.
Okay. Okay.
But
That's
I'm
fair.
actually here. The hyperfocus I want to talk about. I'm here to shame Cooper.
You and everybody else.
Yes,
Get in
I'm
line.
here to
Best.
do a little bit
Line,
of shaming, which I'm usually opposed to, but not in this case.
Okay.
So I have been trying to get Cooper to watch my favorite musical
Okay, look, it's the most
For, like,
depressing shit of all
months.
time.
for like 6 months.
It's so depressing, Chris.
You haven't seen it.
I've heard you talk about it for one thing, and I've heard Claire talk about it.
Yeah,
It will happen eventually, okay?
I don't believe you.
Okay, fix the government, then we'll watch it. How about that?
Yes, I will just run for office. I'm sure that'll go super well. And then once I'm in, I will fix everything, and then you can watch it.
Okay, bet.
Okay.
But
Do it,
Jerry,
bitch.
because you don't know what the fuck we're talking about, may I explain what
fine.
this musical is to you?
Please.
Okay.
I'd be
It
insulted if you
is-
didn't.
What'd you say?
I'd be insulted if you didn't. Please go.
Okay, well, now I'm tempted not to just for that, but I will. I will anyway. No, so Next to Normal is the name of
Mhm.
it.
Okay.
It is a rock opera about a housewife with bipolar disorder.
Okay.
Jerry's
Lighthearted.
shift in Jerry's expression when I said that was worth getting on this stream alone.
I love a good musical, by the way. I do. I actually, like I said in the chat, I went to see Book of Mormon just last night.
Yeah,
Right?
that's a great show too. But Next to Normal is it's very intense.
Mhm.
It's a lot. I will be honest. It's very hopeful. It's very like uplifting, but you like getting there it's a
Yeah.
ride.
I
And
cried at prom.
what'd you
You
say?
want me to watch? I said I cried watching Prom, and you want me to watch this?
Yes, that is correct. But Jerry, so the original Broadway production was 16 years ago now.
Mm.
And last year they revived it on the West End in London for its UK debut. And it had been 15 years since the original Broadway production. And for all I knew, it could be another 15 years before they did it again. So I literally
Right.
got on a plane and flew to London to go see it.
Nice.
And it was like a life-changing experience. I saw it twice, actually.
Really?
Yeah. Because I saw it once when I got there, and then my friend who I was also visiting wanted to see it because she loves musicals as well and had heard me talk about it. And so I saw it with her, and I was with her, and we got to intermission, and she turned to me, and she said, I have never been this stressed in my entire life. And I was like, welcome.
Oh, God.
Welcome to this show. It's amazing. And I will tell you, without getting too into the weeds of like how emotional it is, I am bipolar. Like I live with the illness that's depicted in the show. And it's a very healing experience for me, as difficult as it is to like witness it.
Right.
Very,
Right.
very, very like emotional and cathartic thing to see. and the end is very hopeful. And I shit you not, the first night I saw it, during the last number, which is called Light, in this particular production, the stage lights actually reverse and they illuminate the audience.
Really?
And so at that point, the actors can see you. And I have I'm in prime seating. I'm I'm yours back from the stage, dead center.
Right.
And the actress who played the lead role in this production, I tried to convince myself this didn't happen because it was so insane, but it absolutely did. Made eye contact with me, saw that I was sobbing uncontrollably in my seat, happy tears, but I was just a mess. And nodded to affirm to me that it was okay, as she's saying the last lines of the song. And it wow. It was wild, dude. It was
my God. That sounds transcendent, Chris. It sounds beautiful. I love this.
It was. And so I have a lot of hyperfixations, a lot of things I hyperfocus on that I rotate through. And this one's been on the docket for a few months. We're kind of weaved out, and now it's back. I love this musical, and it's just a really beautiful, breathtaking piece of theater. And they filmed the production that I saw in London, so soon you'll be able to actually watch it at home. They professionally filmed it, so you'll be able to watch it at home. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So listen. So we're gonna have to make sure and put that on the list and everything. And honestly, you've sold me. You sold me on it. That sounds wonderful. And I can't. And again, to have something that so speaks to your soul and through struggles that you have, you feel, like you've gone through as well. I don't know. It's something that sounds like one of the, I don't know, it sounds wonderful. It sounds beautiful. And I can't wait to see it. Honestly, I can't wait to see it. And Chris, thank you so much for coming on here and giving us a suggestion. And I'm glad that you got to go to London to see it and everything. And if you're so you are in the audience for the one that they filmed, right?
No, actually they filmed.
Oh, never mind.
That was
I'm going to be looking for you now. If
I was not there the nights that they filmed it. That was the week after I left. But but
that's
it was
with that cast and stuff, right?
But it's still it was the same production, same cast, the whole you will see what I witnessed in person.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I love that.
Yeah, it was really special. So thank you for having me on to talk about it. I'm glad I was able to sell you. Now, if we could just get you to sell Cooper on it, then we'd be all set.
It's going to happen.
We can do it.
I don't believe you.
You got this.
It will. I promise you it will happen.
You owe me a few things, actually. There's a few things I wait on you, bro.
Oh,
what the fuck do I owe you?
Not that you owe me. I don't mean literally owe me, but I just mean things that you said you were going to do that you haven't done.
Right,
That's
right.
True. I do love confirming things and then forgetting about them for several weeks.
Months.
It happens. Years
even.
I just came to argue with Coop live on air. That's what I came to do. Fine. I just came to start arguing.
Yeah, I love you too. Okay.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Well, Chris, again, thank you so much. We love you, and still don't know how to end any of this bullshit. So anyway, later, man.
Bye. Don't hit you where the good Lord split you.
That's the one.
That's the one.
Listen, and guys, if you're hesitating to call in because you don't want to use it, you don't have to do your camera or anything. We can do audio only. And so call on in and let us know what you're going through. Let us know your spooky stories or whatever you want to know. Okay, and actually, we've got another person who just joined down here. Real quick, I'm gonna put just one more time in the chat just to make sure that it is well throughout the chat, so you guys have access to it. But we have another guest waiting backstage here, and I believe that it is none other than an ADHD enjoyer. Oh my, let's bring them on.
By God. Oh my God. It's me.
What's up, Justin?
Welcome to my cave.
Where are you? Are you in the garage?
So this is like a weird, like some houses have like the garage is a separate building from the house.
Mhm.
Right.
So they bricked in this whole area. So that window over there is like it's like a day room or like a mud room or something, but there's a whole bunch of stuff over here and I don't want to show you that.
Nice.
I know
This
it's
is
over
my
there.
Drugs,
so
right?
my ADHD. Yes, it's just kilos of marijuana in here.
Damn, man.
So to start my ADHD, this is not going to be as nice and feel good as our previous guest, Chris, but this is Grayskull.
Yeah.
Can you see it? Is that good?
I love Grace. Yes, that is Castle Grayskull.
So here's the problem. It is green, but it's unpainted. And so my hyperfixation that I want to tell you about is this thing right here, which is a 3D printer.
Ooh.
And I got it, and I spent stupid amounts of money on it for just for it to sit here. Right now, it's sitting here because I ran out of all of my filament.
Right.
Because I leave this thing running like 24/7. And the problem I'm having is that I have all of this stuff that I've printed, and so like I play D&D, so I've got all my game books over here. So I've got
Very good
D&D
DM,
and
Justin.
Warhammer and just a bunch of stuff. And so I've made like a bunch of terrain and stuff. Like this is a creepy tree, but it's not very
Beautiful.
creepy because it doesn't have all the color on it yet.
Oh, right.
And then there's this also creepy tree. Just have a bunch of.
You just
creepy
have
trees.
you have the market cornered on creepy trees right now.
I do. And,
I love
and
this.
all of my campaigns are very tree centric and very creepy.
Right.
So
You're a man of the woods, a man of the forest, right? It makes sense with how you guys grew up, you know.
I think that's what it is. It's the haunted.
We were
woods.
outside
But
children.
The haunted woods.
The problem.
How many
is
bags
that
of porn, I'm sorry, are in your woods? That's what I want to know, though. Okay.
That's what the room is actually filled with.
Okay. All right, sorry. Okay. Yeah. That's the stacks of that. Okay.
That's right.
Yeah, he went back
The
and he stole
problem-
the bags.
The problem I'm having is that there's too much of this stuff that is in various states of painting. This has not even begun to be painted. This is like a little ruin, right? And then we've got like weather top over here. You can't see that. It's because it's a cave.
Whoa.
This is my weird druid guy, and it's almost painted. It's got some paint on it. But yeah, so that's my hyperfixation is that I find things and I'm like, oh yeah, I want to print that and I want to paint it. And so I have all my paints over here, right? We've got the Warhammer stuff. We've got the model paint over here. We got brushes. I've got brushes I haven't even opened up that are sitting there, you know? And so that's kind of my hyperfixation right now is that as I'm just way too deep in stuff and can't seem to get my head out of it. But we're having a great time. We're having a great time.
Yes,
Justin,
we are. I love this.
Could you briefly describe what it was like growing up in a house with 4 ADHD children?
It was the best of times, and it was the worst of times. The problem is because we all had different flavors of autism and ADHD and anxiety and depression, and none of us, all of
like
it was
a stew.
undiagnosed. All of it was undiagnosed. So I don't know if you can hear that on my headphones. I actually have the stream up on my computer, but I'm on
you're fine.
But yeah, so it was like each of us had different flavors of mental illness or just perks or quirks, and yeah, so it was always very interesting. I was the angry, angsty one.
Yes, you were.
Cooper was always the anxious, like to the max, to the extreme, but also the artist of our family. Cooper always had rooms full of art supplies, and then also had, by the way, a cool like art dungeon in one of our houses. And
Memphis.
I'm sorry, art dungeon?
I
had an art dungeon.
That's
was
the
amazing.
coolest fucking thing I've ever heard. I'm sorry.
And we were all jealous. All of Cooper's brothers were jealous. It was kind of a mess because, in fact, me and my twin brother were in that same house living in the basement. So,
yeah, you were.
Yeah, so there was that, but it was fun, and I think we're all a lot better off having each of us been diagnosed and medicated to our own success. But yeah, so that's yeah. that's where we're at. That's where we've been.
We come by it natural. That's for sure.
That's right. And the cool thing is that we're honest about it, and you have a lot of like family issues where people don't get along and stuff, and we do get along, but also like we can sort of, we have a chat group that's called the Disappointments, not to put anything on blast there, but that's where all the crazy stuff goes that we know people would be disappointed about. So that's our own little hidey hole where we can just kind of meet up, a little clubhouse where we can meet up because we all live in different cities and post crazy memes that would get us arrested or something.
That's incredible.
I
love that.
Is FBI if you're trying to catch up with Cooper. That's where the evidence is.
Don't tell him. Oh no.
You can find me in the woods.
Definitely on some kind of watch list. Yeah. Find us in the creepy woods.
That's right. That's right.
That aren't weirdly not yet fully painted. It's crazy. But anyway,
all just blank, weirdly matte colored trees.
Yeah. Oh, wait, crazy. Anyway, listen, Justin, thank you so much for sharing all of this wonderful stuff that you're up to, and just this history with Cooper. I love every single second of it. But yeah, man, don't let the door hit you where the good Lord splits you. That's just gonna start catching on, unfortunately. Goodbye.
We'll see you in the chat.
We'll see you in Valhalla. We have the watch.
Indeed.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, listen, guys. Hey, again, feel free to call on in. You don't have to do. We can do audio only. You don't have to, put your beautiful face on the screen if you don't want to. So don't let that stop you from coming in here. But we do have another guest waiting back in the wings right now, and it is. I think probably the person who has been the most excited about this show returning.
Vocally, very vocally.
Very, very vocally, and very just like I think the number one Hyperfocus fan is this person that I'm about to bring in. And I think all of you, if you watched Hyperfocus before, you know who I'm talking about. And it is the one, the only, the sweet, the kind, the wonderful, the knowledgeable Eli. Welcome, sir.
Hi, everybody.
Hey,
I'm
buddy.
so excited. I'm so excited that this is back. This show really helped me through my first year in college, and now I'm in my last year in college.
Oh, man.
No, I'm just really excited. And honestly, when you if you had told me, Jerry, you were bringing this back with a co-host, I think I probably would have been like, I'm not sure about a co-host, but considering that co-host is the one and only Cooper. I don't think this show would work with a co-host other than Cooper.
I'm a fan favorite.
Yeah,
It's peanut butter and jelly,
Truly, peanut butter and chocolate. Really, that's the best pairing right now.
Ooh, even better.
Somebody bring me a Reese's.
I was just about to say that instantly brings me to that Reese's Puffs commercial.
God, I'm trying. I'm
flavor.
I love it. I gotta stop myself from rating my child's Halloween bag right now and stuff, because it's not. She's at her mom's right now, and there are a couple Reese's in there that she put in there. You know what I mean? Like this is for me. Like, she divvied up the stuff she can't eat and the stuff she can. And if I take away that Reese's, I'm going to be one of the worst criminals of all time. Okay.
You will.
So we can't do
excommunicated from the Church of Mothman.
Yes. Yeah. No. So we can't do that. May it never be. But anyway, so Eli, and again, the first and so far only tither to the Church of Mothman. We thank you for your generous contribution. It will feed many Puckwudgies who are starving in the Bridgewater Triangle, and it's just much appreciated. Thank you for your kindness towards the cryptid, sir. Thank you.
I just got a delivery of a Reese's Pieces.
Hold on.
Somebody watching the stream knows you too well.
Oh,
fact,
there it is.
Wonder who it could be. Yeah. No, I want to quickly, and this is not just because they're good friends of ours, but it's also because I love the show, and also because they're good friends of ours. I want to say one of the things I'm hyper focused on is a Luminous Odyssey The new RPG show from friends of the show, Michael McCoy, Jared the Dark Jedi, and Alden Diaz, as well as Miss Taylor and Joe Organa.
We love Miss Taylor here.
The first episode came out this morning, and I'm hooked. I think it is. I think it's going to be great. I think it has the potential to reach the heights that Bastards did.
Beautiful.
And I really love I really love that show, and so I wanted to shout them out first of all, because Luminous Odyssey, great stuff. I'm trying to think of anything else that I'm specifically like hyper focused on right now, other than finishing a game which I literally was playing right before the stream started. Marvel's Midnight Suns.
Ooh, how is that?
It's really good. So yeah, it's an RPG-esque game, but except for the gameplay is like card-based, turn-based combat. It's really good. It has a lot of the infamous Avengers characters. You know, it has Captain Marvel and Iron Man and Captain America, and Blade, and it's really fun, and it has a really interesting story, involving a whole host of interesting characters. I'm almost finished with it. I've been playing it for the past few months. I don't honestly remember when I started it. It feels like I've been playing it for like forever, honestly. But I'm about to finish it. I think I have like three more missions before I finish it. It's been a lot of fun. Yeah, no, I figured out. I mean, obviously, the game that got me into these kinds of games was Jedi Fallen Order, but I figured out that I love those like vast, drawn out, story based games. Only single player campaigns. For multiplayer, I just leave that to Fortnite mostly. Where
that's fair.
Where you can watch. I'm trying to think. Where you can watch Daft Punk crypt walking to with Deadpool and Obi-Wan Kenobi and stuff like that, because it's just a giant smorgasbord of shit, which
I mean it's entertaining. The most ADHD game I would say of all of them. I was gonna say you, because listen, like you're saying, you have Thanos having a milkshake on the Simpsons couch with the xenomorph. I mean, it's just it's a cluster fucking the best way. But no, it's incredible, Eli. And dude, Eli, first of all, I'm so glad that you're happy that we're back. I'm glad that you called in. I was getting a little worried when you didn't call in the first. I was expecting you to be the first.
I was waiting to get some food, but yeah.
I get you. Get you. Hey, listen. Hey, well, I'm glad you're getting some sustenance. But before you leave, I know you'll be happy that I saved this video.
Just for you.
We're not going to use it's not going to be the closing. But since you're here, and you've been such a good guy, and listen, and again, you're making me feel very honored that we helped you get through your first year of college. And honestly, it's kind of, I love that it's so serendipitous that we're back for your last year. Just a nice little bookend thing, man, and that's awesome. And man, I hope that's all going good. Wish you all the best. And for all of that, man, here's a little paperback writer for you.
My Uncle Buford was a dream chaser. He dreamed of chasing rabbits mostly, and he'd bark and kick and carry on like crazy.
Oh, your uncle, huh? Must be genetic.
Well, everybody, I've got a dream too.
You want to sing opera?
Yes, but that's not the dream I meant. I also dream of becoming a great writer.
Really? Wow!
Sure, with a typewriter you can create food for thought without getting tomato sauce all over your clothes. Please, sir or madam, will you read my book? It took me years to write. Will you take a look? It's based on a novel by a man named Lear, and I need a job, so I want to be a paperback writer. Paperback
would if you found the right subject.
Yeah, I've got it. You can write the inside story of a dream that did come true for the most fascinating and beloved rodent in entertainment history.
You mean the Mickey Mouse?
No, I mean me.
All for you, Eli. Love you, my man.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
All right. Thanks for stopping by, Eli. Love you, buddy.
Love you guys too. See you later.
Love ya.
All right. Beautiful. Listen, this has been a great night. I don't know if we got anyone else that are planning to call in, but you know what? I think we're gonna wrap it up for tonight.
Yes.
Because it's been a good, nice first chat. Maybe we'll have some guests on in the coming weeks and stuff. You never know. We'll have to see. I have had a couple people tell me they, are definitely into coming on and talking. And if you are, we'll be contacting you soon. We'll be getting some of those people on. But yeah, no, Coop. I don't know. Let's. Where can people find you in this big, beautiful world out here?
As previously stated, I am in your walls. I'm up in here. It's a little roomy. There's Gundams here. I didn't know if you know about that. But otherwise,
yeah,
like you can find me on Blue Sky. I'm not on the Twits no more for good reason, for very good reason.
Right? Yeah, there's a lot of Nazis there.
I know, just a few too many. A
smidge.
A smidge
Of Nazis.
Just like
a group of Nazis just called a murder, right? I think it's called a bitch, actually.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can find me at Boopenheim on Blue Sky. I am there posting pictures of my cat, and also I'm the monkey at the typewriter. Sometimes you strike gold. Sometimes I'm just flinging poo,
As you should,
Yeah.
It's every American's I believe it's every American's right to fling poo anytime they like.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I think this has been a great first stream. I'm Jerry. You can find me at the Canon Junkie on most social medias and stuff. I'm still over on the Twitters and stuff, but I justify it by that I haven't updated my app since Elon took it over, so I still have the bird, and I'm seeing how far every now and then it'll like come in and be like, "You're really out of date, man. You sure you want to?" And listen, runs fine for what I have. So it ain't changing until you're gone, buddy. But anyway, guys, thank you again for hanging out with us on Hyperfocus. And until next time, don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split ya. Later, y'all.
Hey.